Hi, my name is Jim Lambert. I am a financial professional based in Milford, Connecticut, and today we're here to talk about Medicare. Have you had Medicare for years or turning 65? Either way, you probably know Medicare is confusing, and you can benefit by watching this video. Allow me to share a client story so this will never happen to you. Let's call him Howard. His significant other, Jane, was already a client of mine, so when Howard was turning 65, I was happy to meet with him. When I first met with Howard, he was coming from the gym. He played tennis twice a week, loved playing golf with his buddies. Howard was in great health and took no medication. He was not really interested in learning anything to do with his Medicare options. Before I arrived, he decided that he was going to stay on Original Medicare. See, you need to pick a plan. This isn't some high-pressure sales pitch. I help people by presenting the facts and pointing out the obvious regarding Medicare. Howard's thought was, I don't take prescription drugs, so I don't want to pay for something I don't need. Now, I'm not going to argue with someone, but of course, I looked over at Jane, and Jane was just shaking her head, as we both knew this was not Howard's best choice. Do Medicare plans pay for everything? Of course not. Even if you don't have Medicare, you've probably heard about deductibles, the 80-20 coverage, the donut hole. You need to know what Medicare plans cover, but maybe what's even more important is what isn't covered. As a licensed agent, I don't work for the insurance company. By law, I work for you. So if you don't know something, just ask. October 15th to December 7th is when you can make plan changes. During this time, I talk with all my clients, including Jane. Of course, Howard would be there. I continued to suggest that he enrolled in a zero premium plan that included prescription drugs. I got the same response each year. Talk to the hand. Medicare plans change every year, and so do we. 10 years later, Jane called. Howard had cancer and now wants to talk about his options. Since he only had Original Medicare, there would be a 6-month waiting period before any of his cancer would be covered. So he had to pay premiums, cancer treatments, and to make matters worse, he had a penalty because he never had drug coverage. If he had taken a zero premium plan, he would have had a maximum out-of-pocket cost, which Medicare does not offer. Howard's decision to only have Original Medicare cost him thousands. Having no long-term care coverage, it was embarrassing for him when he had to ask his children for financial help, which he needed till his death. Howard's story is sad, but true, and I share this so you don't make the same mistake. Do you know what drives me crazy? Is when I hear people say, Jim, I like my plan. I don't want or need to make any changes. Please understand that plans change every year. Had a meeting with a prospect. We found her a better plan, completed an application, and she was thrilled. She said, Jim, my neighbor, Dottie, has the same plan. Can you talk with her? Well, I can't go over to Dottie's house and knock on her door or call her without written permission. This is a basic rule of Medicare. No, if a stranger calls about Medicare, hang up immediately. The telemarketer is breaking the law. And if they're willing to do that, what else might they do? Medicare scams happen every day. Don't be a victim. Now, let's go back to Dottie. She tells me that she has XYZ company. Now, completing a sales analysis, I presented her another company. She said her husband told her to stay with XYZ company because they're a good one. I say, Dottie, may I speak with your husband? She says, oh, well, he died. Dottie, I'm so sorry. What, was it recent? She says, oh no, he's been dead for about 10 years. Now folks, I wasn't sure what to think. Am I on candy camera, or is she really listening to her dead husband? Now, full disclosure, I'm not sure my wife listens to me now, never mind 10 years after my death. Now folks, I can't make this stuff up, but please tell your significant others to find professionals that will have their best interest. You see, you don't need me. You could spend hours researching companies, their ratings, plans that are offered, making sure that your medications and doctors are covered. You could also go online, but be prepared. You'll get tons of phone calls day and night for months. A simpler option is schedule a 15-minute phone call with me. What happens on the call? You can ask me anything. See, I think it's important to get to know each other, as we will work together for years. If we are a good fit for each other, then I will help you. The following years get easier as we build more trust. My focus has always been making retirement enjoyable, and Medicare has a role in retirement. Thankfully, I have hundreds of clients, but I also help folks with when to take Social Security, retirement income strategies, long-term care options, tax-free retirement, and how to avoid market risk while never running out of money. If you want help making retirement enjoyable, then I would love to work with you. Schedule your 15-minute phone call with me by calling me 203-878-4598 or email me at jimlambert@ctfcc.com. Go to my website, makingretirementenjoyable.com, or somewhere on the screen you will see my link to my calendar, whichever is easiest for you. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Jim Lambert, stay well.